Hello, I am Adalberto Cervantes Rodriguez. I am the creator of the ERP technology and business database technology that is used worldwide but only by SAP and Oracle. Those companies installed my technology at the Mexican oil company Pemex. I requested to the Mexican government to decide to give me a copy of the agreement between Oracle and Pemex and SAP and Pemex, and they couldn't find it. This smells really fishy, and it's because they use both of my technologies, the ERP technology and the business database technology, to put in bankruptcy all the Mexican government companies that belong to the Mexican citizens. Today they want to do the same with the US companies, to be moved to China or be moved to Mexico, where they are bankrupted by the Mexican Illuminati military, as well as the Illuminati universities like ITESEN, ITAM, Ibero, Panamericana, Anahuac, and others. All these universities belong to the Illuminati, as well as all the partners, a lot of small Indian origin companies, mainly registered in Texas, North Carolina, New York City, State of Michigan, State of California, with the help of the skull bonds to do this accounting and fiscal frauds and to destroy the United States. They are using Indian origin IT consultants with the studies below the US bachelor degree. So you can imagine infiltrating corporates, the big corporates, the government, and even the military with fake resumes, fake credentials, fake documents, fake working visas, fake experience. So they are destroying us totally. As well as all their clients, we know that there are G-banks and they are manipulating totally the economy. They're defining percentage to the Illuminati corporates to destroy any country they want. Today they are focusing United States to be replaced by China, Israel and Switzerland. As I told you before, all the processes and data are totally incorrect because they didn't use science and technology and industrial engineering, and this Indian, Chinese, Babylon, black box, it doesn't work at all to increase the productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness. They are using basic arithmetic in the Illuminati algorithm that are placed in the systems. So contradicts totally US science and technology and industrial engineering. Is totally a fake to continue with this accounting and fiscal fraud. And you can check that if you're going to your hospital, clinic, and health centers. Then all the process and data are mixed up. They don't even can make a good autopsy, correct autopsy to define if someone is dead by natural causes or someone is murdered using electromagnetic weapons, nanotechnology, NK Ultra and other devices. As a father of industrial engineering, ergonomics has a science I recommend to use immediately industrial engineers with the ergonomic backgrounds, so we can stop all these Illuminati crimes against humanity, according with the population agenda, to kill more than 95% of the entire population worldwide. At the end of the day, all this technology is going to be integrated, the ergonomics technology is going to be integrated with my ERP technology and business database technology. Because of all these issues, all the presidents, including Obama, all the CEOs, are considered right now like diabolic, satanic, psychopaths, criminals, and even homosexual, because these elites are putting in them the reptilian implants that made them be homosexual, bisexual, and even pedophiles. They're changing the chemical of their body, plus the MK Ultra that made them be puppets of the elites. So they'll control all their necessities, including the basic necessities like poop and pee. So you can imagine the situation going to public events with diapers. Today we're going to talk about the situation of Indian military killing consulate employees in Mexico, in Guadalajara specifically, but this is in all the Mexico. We know that I know exactly that Infosys Technologies, even they have a payroll, Mexican payroll, with employees that cannot work in Mexico. So these guys are working in United States mainly These Indians, they have a monopoly in my technology, the ERP technology and business database technology, and 95% of the Indians working in USA, they are protecting these accounting and fiscal frauds, helped by the skull bonds, like they did it in Enro and other companies. Okay, so basically, these Indians are all of them are criminals. Okay, so we haven't seen anything like that. It might be also the way that they destroyed the Romans, the Egyptians, the Persians, and others imperiums. Okay, but with my technology is going to be the first time that they're going to be in jail because my technology allows even to capture these guys of systems, the guys of the accounting areas and others. Besides that, they are using the Chinese military as well as the Indian military, basically to kill all the CEOs, directors, engineers, accountants, scientists that they are opposed to this black box Babylon system with secret knowledge. So immediately they identify them because they know US science and technology and industrial engineering, and of course they are doing claims and complaints and suits, etc. But they are killed using electromagnetic weapons, nanotechnology implants. Same situation right now than we found in Mexico is that these guys basically they are doing a lot of labor frauds in United States, Mexico, and worldwide. But Mexico is these politicians, they are in the peak of the Illuminati, of the pyramid. So you can imagine these guys they are protecting these um, Indian origin IT corporates, even to do internal frauds in Mexico. Bancarrupted the Instituto Mexicano del Seguro Social, Pemex, Comisión Federal de Electricidad, and others. They are using them because they know exactly that is my technology, and basically the purpose is to use a black box that nobody knows what is happening. Okay, as I said before, they are using only basic arithmetic, no industrial engineer, so this system they don't work at all. Okay, system is not science and technology. They are not using scientific methods, and right now, of course, these Illuminati Mexicans are protecting the Indians, and they even shooting directly against US Consulate employees, like the US Consulate in Guadalajara. So this situation is so strange, and it has been continued since Camarena, okay, and it seems that it's not going to stop until President-elect Donald Trump really stop all these Illuminati mafia, these Jew Christian Illuminati mafias doing this child trafficking, organ trafficking, slavery, these blood satanic rituals, even against animals. They killed me 4 dogs in San Antonio, Texas, and 4 dogs for dogs also in the South Mexico. Everything is reported. You can check my videos. But even these guys of India, China, Russia, Israel, they're keeping this secret society, this secret knowledge. Of course, in the United States we have that. Of course, and in Mexico we have that. But since 9/11, everything has been growing at the level that is. Than all the figures surpass human history of slavery. Okay, it's not going to stop because that's a really big business that is protected from Mexico. We know exactly that according with the national security expertises, they said that if Mexico stopped doing all these evil crimes, it will be stopped worldwide. So you can imagine the size of the business with these guys, okay? And that's why Mr. Trump is committed to put the the Trump's wall, and it's really important because we need protection. I mean, these guys are attacking mainly Mexican U.S. citizens with Mexican origin in the United States, continue doing these genocides, and asking for bribes to continue working with the small businesses in the United States. So these Indians basically they are protecting these Illuminatis in the finance area, and they are killing at this time consulate employees using the Indian military. Okay, so we need to stop having this Chinese military, Indian military, and Mexican military in the United States. Even the Mexican military, they have several bank of several branches of the Bank of Ejército, the army, the military banks in Mexican military banks in the United States, in the center of the United States, from north to south. So we know all this situation, and this is happening because they want to have the government corporate, and they want to have control and have us as slaves, Mexicans in the United States and in Mexico. So we need to do something about that, because you have to read the history about JFA Kennedy, okay? And immediately he identified this planning of having us as slaves. They killed him, okay? Even with her own wife, as we know, she might be in MK Ultra, okay, using a weapon against her husband. It's incredible. Anyway, but we need to stop giving working visas or any kind of visa to these Indians. They are coming with MK Ultra, using only basic arithmetic, but they have a photographic memory. They are only capable of using basic arithmetic, and this contradicts totally industrial engineering, where we use whatever kind of mathematical approach. That's the way it has to be done in business processes, scientifically. So what they are doing right now is worthless. It's garbage. Thank you very much for listening. I hope that you like this program. Make click and like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share my video. Thank you very much. God bless you.